Ron, I want you to say her name because I like the way you say her first name.
Well, I can't wait. Today in the carriage house, we have with us the one and only Margaret Cho.
Margaret.
I love it. Thank you. Hi.
Margaret, we're dying. We can't handle it.
I'm dying.
And people don't know this. The minute you came on the Zoom, you were petting a hairless cat.
Well, now she's running. I have 2 hairless cats. One is deaf, and the other one is her assistant. The deaf one her name is Sacré-Cœur.
Oh,
excuse
like the
me.
church.
Yes.
Sacred Heart.
Sacred
Yes.
Hat.
Yeah.
Margaret, are
Sacred
you...
Heart and Montmartre.
Exactly.
Mama.
Are you a haired cat person, or did you only get into cats because you're allergic and now you have a hairless?
No. I love all animals, and I love haired cats, but I've never had a cat.
Yeah.
And so this is my first foray into cats.
You know what's crazy, Rana? I do feel like Margaret Cho, and actually I'll say I do feel like you, Margaret, because you are in the room. I feel like she really is one of those people who doesn't need an introduction. Like everyone just knows who she is. It's
Needs
so
no
rare.
introduction.
It's true.
Yes,
The only other
yes.
person I think we've really had like that is Conan, where we didn't have to. We had Conan on, and he was the only other person that we didn't have to like list any credits. It's just like, no, everyone knows who this is.
Of course, you know
Yes.
Margaret Cho.
Can we talk about quickly plant-based BDSM?
Yes. Isn't that great?
I don't really know much about it. I know that you just did a live show that was like a huge hit.
Dying to
Big
know.
write-up in The Guardian.
What it could possibly mean.
Me too.
Yes, I saw your big write-up in The Guardian, excuse me, which was pretty exciting.
Exciting.
The Guardian is now covering internet live shows, which that's what we've come to.
Well, they're covering Margaret
Wow.
Cho's
But what
internet
they're
live
really
shows.
doing is the covering Margaret Cho. Exactly.
They're covering
I love it.
plant-based
Any movement
BDSM
you make. Yeah.
and her lychee obsession. So what's going? I
Is
know
it
that
lychee or lychee?
Oh, lychee.
Is it
I
lychee or lychee?
think it's lychee.
I do too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I think it's
You know.
lychee.
oh, well, I
But,
think it's lychee.
Lychee. What could be both? Let's
I
say
don't think it can.
rambutan, and it's rambutan. It's rambutan.
There you go.
It's plant-based BDSM is like they're not all of the younger people now. The millennials and Gen Z who are practicing S&M are now going cruelty-free cruelty,
Right.
and they're using cactus
Oh, so
spines.
Because it used to be leather, I guess,
I
right?
thought
Used to
you were
be
going to say they
leather.
were using vegan leather whips.
Oh, that too.
Yeah.
And a lot of fake fur for sensation play, and they're using cactus spines and like succulents, which is so genius. I think
I'm
It's
into
really
that,
fabulous. Yeah.
So cruelty-free for animals, but
Yes.
cruelty-full for humans. That's
For
the idea.
humans.
But it's a
Yeah.
choice.
Which I think cactus spines really hurt. So that actually is a perfect thing to use.
Oh.
How do you harness the cactus pine in that situation?
Well, you just take like a small potted cactus and you put it underneath somebody's testicles. And then you like just start to
Prickles.
rise up in the
Yeah.
prickles. You know, you just sort
Yeah.
of rise up a little bit. Not the kind of cactus spines that disperse in the air, though. So you don't have them
Right.
stuck in the balls.
Right.
So you just have a little feeling of that. And then there was another guy who was I was super into. He was fully duct taped, and all of it was kind of ASMR sort of sensation play, but also hair pulling. Body hair pulling, but also fetishism in that he was completely encased,
Wow.
but he wasn't in bondage. So he was just in an outfit made of duct tape, which was all about him unsticking and sticking himself inside of the outfit.
So he
Which
didn't
I
need another
love.
person for that, really.
No. There was
Yeah.
nobody else in his scene. It was just him doing like this kind of the cat-cow yoga move,
Yeah.
sticking and unsticking himself.
So
Rana?
you hosted this live show and then you brought people onto the Zoom, basically? Is that what it was?
That was on Valentine's Day, and then
yeah, of course.
last year,
naturally.
yes, last year I hosted the first virtual Folsom Street Fair, which is the largest BDSM festival in the world,
Yes.
Yeah.
which
Your
they usually have
hometown.
on Folsom Street in San Francisco. That's right.
Brian, you were going to ask me if I'd ever been encased in duct tape. Is that what
I
it
was just going to ask if you and Dr. Bob ever played a little rough.
Well, is it? I mean, I think that's personal. Let's just say sometimes when people are bossy, they're not bossy everywhere in their life.
I think that's probably very true.
And Bob and I were both pretty bossy.
So you were just both submissive in the bedroom?
No, it just means that, what, you never seen two cats rolling around? Sometimes one's winning and sometimes the other one's winning.
That's that Boston spirit, Rana.
Love it.
That's Boston strong. # Boston strong.